The Malays aren't going to buy your stuff. They don't have any money. Xi Jinping is going to Vietnam, Malaysia, and Cambodia. Hey, President Xi, let me just break it to you. Those folks have no money at all. Okay? They cannot help you. They're not going to buy your stuff because they don't have any money. All right? And so, I don't know why you're going there because, now maybe he's trying to sneak in Chinese goods under the Vietnamese label, but that's going to be easily exposed. So I don't even know what this is. You know, if China loses the U.S. market, and I still believe there's going to be a détente here, it's hosed. It's just screwed. Because we have the money. We buy the stuff.
Malaysia sering dihina, sering dipandang rendah, sering digelar dengan kata-kata yang menyakitkan, negara babu, Malaysia pemalas miskin, tidak berdaya saing. Ini bukan sekadar ejekan, ini adalah penghinaan terhadap maruah sebuah bangsa dan negara. Lebih menyedihkan, pandangan serong ini kadangkala datang daripada negara-negara jiran yang sepatutnya memahami, bukan merendahkan. Mereka menilai Malaysia bukan berdasarkan fakta, tetapi berdasarkan prasangka, cemburu, dan naratif lama yang sengaja dipelihara. Hakikatnya Malaysia bukan negara pemalas. Malaysia bukan negara miskin. Malaysia bukan bangsa yang hidup menumpang. Malaysia adalah negara yang membina dengan senyap, bekerja tanpa bising, membantu tanpa menuntut pujian. Dari pasukan keselamatan, tentera pengaman, jurutera, doktor, pekerja binaan, hingga rakyat biasa, orang Malaysia telah bekerja di seluruh dunia, menyumbang, dihormati dan diiktiraf. Tetapi apabila kembali ke tanah air sendiri, maruah kita dipijak, sejarah kita dipadam, dan jasa kita diperkecilkan. Cukup-cukuplah kita berdiam diri. Berdiri mempertahankan kebenaran bukan bermakna kita angkuh. Menegaskan fakta bukan bermakna kita membenci negara lain. Ia bermakna kita menghormati diri sendiri. Kita tidak perlu menjerit untuk dihormati. Tetapi kita tidak boleh terus membiarkan penghinaan dianggap biasa. Sudah tiba masanya kita bangkit dengan cara yang bermaruah, menjawab dengan fakta, berdiri dengan yakin, dan menunjukkan bahwa Malaysia bukan seperti yang mereka gambarkan. Ini bukan soal ego, ini soal harga diri sebuah bangsa. Dan selagi kebenaran berpihak kepada kita, kita tidak perlu tunduk kepada penghinaan sesiapa. Mari kita buktikan bahwa hinaan mereka tidak mendefinisikan siapa kita. Kebenaran akan bercakap dan Malaysia akan berdiri. Dalam beberapa klip video ini, sebagai saksi bagaimana pandangan orang asing terhadap negara kita, ini bukan paksaan, tapi dari hati mereka sendiri memberi tanggapan terhadap negara kita ini.
It's my first day in Kuala Lumpur. I've never been to Malaysia before, so I'm so excited to explore. We've just come out and we're going to head to one of the malls here. The one we've come to is called the Pavilion, and it looks like there's loads of cafes here. Just walking into it now, but there's so much. Oh my god, they've got an Elan. Didn't know they had these in Malaysia. The first thing we're going to do today is go grab ourselves a morning coffee. So let's find a coffee shop. So they have an Arabica coffee. We've got to go in here. All of the Arabica coffee shops are just so nice.
Could I please get a hot Spanish latte? That size, please. Can I get it with oat milk, please?
It did have a lid on, so the latte art is kind of ruined, but it still looks good. Oh, that's nice, yeah. Arabica Spanish lattes, the best. There are so many different types of shops in this mall. Like, we've even got a Lululemon, we've got a Cotton On, Levi's. I am definitely going to have to do some shopping in here at some point. There's just so much. Oh my god, you guys, it is so festive in here. Look at these Christmas trees. We're actually going to be in Malaysia for the next month, so we've got so much time here. So if there's anything that you think I should go see, things to do, any kind of just recommendations, please let me know.
The biggest culture shock about moving from America to Asia is not what you would think. It's not how affordable the food is. It's not how friendly the people are here or how everything is so convenient. It's that people do not tip here. And it's such a weird thing to get used to. Because where I'm from, you have to tip for a coffee at Starbucks. You have to tip for every meal you go. And sometimes you even have to tip at McDonald's. But here, In most places in Asia, it's not a very customary thing to do. I was just out at a really nice restaurant getting some really nice nasi lemak and a really nice like high-end scale cafe. Really quality, not just like the local places, but the actual very nice high quality cafes and restaurants. And it's just not really a thing to do because everything's already included in the bill and they don't expect you to tip. You of course can leave if you want, but no one really cares if you tip or not. Whereas if you're from the US or America or some places in Europe, it's crazy, the tipping.
Something I really love about Malaysia, as someone who's lived in Malaysia for about half my life, no, it's not the food, it's not the people. Yes, I do love them all, but there is something that I think not many foreigners know about. And that is, of course, that once you come to Malaysia, you don't have to go outside of Malaysia. That means you don't have to go outside of Malaysia to get some medical procedure done. You don't have to go outside of Malaysia to get anything done because actually Malaysia is advanced to such a level where it practically has everything that you might imagine to the top level. For example, 2 weeks ago, I went to get a hair transplant done. By the way, have a look. All the redness is gone. I'm feeling completely fine. That's because it was done by some of the top professionals. I've been watching videos online of people flying to Turkey to get it done, of people flying wherever else to get it done, and guess what? I've always seen those recovery videos of people looking like mega mind, you know. I was expecting to be having this kind of reaction. Lucky for me, this is how I look after 2 weeks. Obviously, everyone is gonna have a different reaction, this and that. The point is, my friends from Russia, my friends from Europe were messaging me and saying, wow, we didn't know that Malaysia has this kind of procedures. We didn't know that you can get this done in Malaysia. That's awesome. And why can it be awesome for them, by the way, is because the price in Malaysia for this top kind of quality that you can get here is reasonable. And this is just one procedure. When I was 11 years old, I had my tonsils removed here, so that's like a whole different kind of a surgery, right? And guess what? I didn't even have to pay for it. The insurance covered it. So that's another nice thing about living in Malaysia. The insurance, I guess, maybe was a little bit more generous about 10 years ago. Yeah, but I'm not here complaining. You have everything here. You don't have a reason to even go out of here. So yeah, terima kasih Malaysia. Since I came here when I was 11 years old, still living here, and even for a vacation, Langkawi, Port Dickson, once in a while, I guess it's nice to go somewhere, yeah? But mana-mana pun boleh di sini lah, support local dan eleksi bro, budak kampung selalu.
Here in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and we are all doing something very different tonight for us. We are going to the Dior Riviera launch here at the Pavilion Mall. We're so excited, we don't know what to expect, but let's go.
Dressed up, we're in a good mood.
So we are inside this sort of Dior outdoor seating area, something we've never really done before, and it's all to celebrate the launch of the Dior Riviera collection, which is like the beach wear, the summer wear, and it looks really, really cool. Apparently we're getting mocktails and desserts.
Wow. It's got ginger ale in it and other bits that I'm not quite sure, but it just tastes really, really good.
Wow, a Christian Dior mocktail. Bella, how's the fruit platter? Scarlett's on the mocktails. This is so cool. If you'd have told us 12 months ago that we'd be coming and doing something like this in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, we wouldn't have believed you. But wow, what an experience.
Inilah jawaban paling jujur terhadap segala hinaan dan pandangan serong, bukan dari kita yang mempertahankan diri, tetapi daripada orang asing yang datang, melihat dan mengalami sendiri Malaysia. Mereka memuji kerana mereka merasai, mereka kagum kerana mereka menyaksikan, dan mereka mengubah pandangan kerana realiti tidak boleh ditipu oleh persepsi. Malaysia tidak sempurna tetapi Malaysia jujur. Rakyatnya tidak angkuh tetapi beradab dan bekerja keras. Negaranya tidak menjerit untuk dipuji, Tetapi hasilnya berbicara dengan sendiri. Jika selama ini ada yang memilih untuk menghina, biarlah fakta menjadi jawaban. Jika ada yang memandang rendah, biarlah pengalaman orang asing menjadi saksi. Kita tidak perlu memaksa sesiapa untuk percaya. Cukuplah dunia melihat sendiri dan membuat penilaian berdasarkan kebenaran. Inilah Malaysia. Bukan seperti yang diceritakan oleh prasangka, tetapi seperti yang dirasai oleh mereka yang datang dengan hati terbuka. Dan kepada yang masih meragui, mari kita buktikan dengan kerja, dengan fakta, dan dengan maruah.